Hello, everyone. Sue.oneschuk here, continuing the workbook lessons of A Course in Miracles. And today we are on lesson 245. And today's lesson is, your peace is with me, Father. I am safe. And the prayer is, your peace surrounds me, Father. Where I go, your peace goes there with me. It sheds its light on everyone that I meet. I bring it to the desolate and lonely and afraid. I give your peace to those who suffer pain or who grieve for loss or think they are bereft of hope and happiness. Send them to me, my Father. Let me bring your peace with me, for I would save your Son, as is your will, that I may come to recognize myself, my holy self. And it goes on to say, and so we go in peace. To all the world, we give the message that we have received. And thus we come to hear the voice for God, who speaks to us as we relate his word, whose love we recognize because we share the word that he has given on to us. So this lesson is reminding us that peace is always available within us, and thus is always possible for us as we choose. And again, it's about us, being conscious and awake when we choose otherwise, by getting caught up in fear, getting caught up in our stories, getting caught up in the dream, in the illusion, the illusory world. Recognizing how attached we are to that and to the body, and how, we get caught up in stories that, again, as I said, the dream, the illusion, and more attached to suffering and pain, in our underlying belief. There it is, the underlying belief in the separation that we have allowed to, I'll say, steer our ship, to steer our life. It is about, again, letting go of what might be coming up as you're doing this course, the unconscious guilt that comes forward. It's about, we are in releasing our fear, in our act of forgiveness, truly letting go of any guilt, again, of any judgment of ourselves or others, to reach that felt sense of atonement, that felt sense which is available in being without guilt. Being without guilt is the state of peacefulness. So as we continue on in practice here on a day-to-day basis, moment by moment, actually, but we're not at that level of consciousness yet. We are raising ourselves to that, is to go within and check within yourself. What are you choosing? Are you choosing that small, I'm going to say the small identity based in fear? Are you really going deep enough to recognize your fears? Or are you living from your true identity with a capital I of love? It's who we are is love. We were created in the image and likeness of God. But again, it can't be said enough. We're undoing the conditioning and the patterning of the ego thought system that keeps taking us from that deeper level, that deeper heartfelt level of love. Jesus says here, we say to God as we're saying the prayer, your peace surrounds me, Father. It's available to us at all times. And it's when we're in that state of peace, it's telling us here in that space of holding, space of love and light, that is, again, is serving others as we are moving forward here. We're not this body. Our consciousness, our soul is not in this body. Our body is part of our consciousness. And whatever is going on in our body or outside in the world is coming from our mind. And here, are we choosing to hear the voice for God, truly? Again, it says, who speaks to us as we relate his word, whose love we recognize because we share the word that he has given unto us. It's the discernment. It's the discipline of being conscious of what it is that we are actually thinking, what we are actually speaking, and actually what we are doing and who we are being. Are we coming from love? Are we in that space of peace? This is deep work. And wherever you're at right now is totally perfect. Just continue to practice the lessons. As I mentioned so often, what I work on or what I am more and more aware of is when I'm out of my peace. And that's an indicator. Again, to go within, to recognize what it is that may be generated from fear. What is the fear? To be able to release that to the Holy Spirit. And then to be still enough to listen for the direction, to listen for the voice for God. It takes practice. It takes a willingness and a desire to listen. All right, so our lesson today is your peace is with me, Father. I am safe. Anything other than that, we are, in fact, in the ego thought system. Any fear, insecurity, any sense of lack or scarcity is all sourced in fear from a belief that we are holding on to. All right, continue your practice of undoing the ego thought system. And thank you again, as always, for being here. And I look forward to being with you in the next video for lesson 246. In the meantime, as always, please go below, hit that like button, please comment, even share a heart, any other emoji, a smile, whatever. And yes, because your comments are important. It's good to share amongst us. And also it helps the algorithms in terms of building this community here on YouTube. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And those of you who have, thank you for doing so. And until the next video for, as I said, lesson 246, from my heart to yours, I extend much love to you. Bye for now.